tuned into Tampa Bay's RBLR Sports.
Hi. It's gotten worse. Did you know it could get worse?
You thought it was bad last time.
Yeah, you thought we were bad last week. Woo-hoo! Welcome to the worst game in the history of Tampa Bay Sun FC.
Yeah, that's bold but accurate, I would say.
No, it's accurate. It has to be. I don't think we've ever
I think we may have lost worse, but given the context of the season,
yeah,
I feel like our team is speed running all the experiences you could have as a fan of a soccer team. All right, you gotta have a bunch of draws at some point as a team. You gotta win the championship, obviously. Friendly against another league. Be really bad. We got to do that one real quick. Let's get that out of the way.
Yeah, can we speed past that?
Yeah, we get it. We are in the throes. Everyone is sad. No one's happy. We've done it. Congratulations, Tampa Bay Sun FC. You have made your fans know what it feels like to not enjoy soccer. The Rowdies did it earlier, and I thought that was all right. We get that out of the system for all of Tampa Bay, right?
Yeah, that'd be. I was just thinking that. I was like, can they send some of that good juju our way or something? Because I would love a 4-1 win. Thanks.
Yeah, the Rowdies sapped us of all of our juju as soon as we got going again. They siphoned it. I can't blame it on the Rowdies. It's our fault.
Yeah, no, it's yeah.
I would say, and I think you would agree, I think you can blame most problems that women have on men, but not this one.
Not this particular one, no.
No. This one's entirely the fault of a couple women in particular.
About 11 to 15, roughly.
11 or 15 women are creating their own problems right now.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I blame a Shiny Faircloth. He's a Eric Lady, the two men coaches. It's got to be their fault, right? That's deep bargaining right there. What are the steps of depression or whatever?
I was about to say we're not only are we cycling through experiences, we're cycling through the steps of depression.
Yeah. If you're a Sun fan, the steps of depression are kickoff, halftime, and full time. Thanks. Good one, Eureka.
It's sad because it's true.
And then the next step is what this monkey's doing. But
is he drinking?
He's necking a bottle, yeah. He's sitting on a crate and necking a bottle. He's
a
French monkey. It's what they all do.
Okay.
All right. So, who did we play? What was the score? Say it. You signed up for this?
The
Zephyrs.
We lost 2-0.
Yeah.
Big old goose egg. We broke our streak of scoring at least one goal a game.
Oh my God, I didn't even realize. That was like a 20-game streak.
It was the longest in USL Super League history.
All right, well let's ease it with that. It's a year-old league.
I don't care. I'm sorry, if Carolina gets the longest unbeaten streak with 7 ties, we get that.
Yeah. What's the longest winless streak? Should we go back and check Lexington?
No.
Because it was them. What? You got to have something to shoot for. You got to have goals in life, Liz.
Oh.
We're doing it all. We're the club that gives you everything, even the things you don't want.
Mostly the things you don't want at this point.
At this point, yeah. Well, we got all the good stuff out of the way, and there's nothing else left.
It was just such a sad game to watch.
It was. Sad game to watch twice.
Yeah.
Be thankful you didn't.
You don't count. You said you don't remember it.
I remember the vibes.
Okay.
And the vibes were poor.
Yeah. All I know is I missed like the first 20 minutes and then I turned it on for like 2 minutes and Spokane scores a goal. And I'm like, well, I'm cursed.
Yeah. Well, I can't even say the first 20 minutes were better than the next 80.
That's true.
They were just different. They were earlier in the day. Right. Yeah, that was it was goals in the 24th, like you said, by Lena Solano, who's been fantastic for Zephyr this season. Off a assist by their right winger Kelsey Euler. She spells Euler wrong. She spells it like oyster, but with an L. You got to get your digs in when you can get them. And then another goal right before halftime that was backbreaking. I do actually think the game goes differently if we don't give up a goal right before the halftime break. I really do. But we didn't. Allie Cook scored. She's fantastic. And then our one score sheet sort of deal was a red card in the 48th minute. That's the quick and dirty of a dirty game.
A really silly, pointless red card too.
Yeah. One that, I mean, it's got to be a red card. It's not, I'm not going to say it's the wrong call, but it's so silly because it's the difference between a quick tug and a half second that it's either, there's such degrees to it. There's common fouls, there's yellow cards, there's red cards. That could have been a yellow card if she had just oops a little bit quicker. But she really did kind of hold on.
Yeah, it's giving amateur hour from a team with a star, which is not a good look.
It's giving rookie is what it is. It's unfortunate, but I mean she was out there 2 minutes, a minute, half a minute and a half before she did it. 3? She was a halftime sub.
3? Yeah.
Jeez. Yeah, it's disappointing because it does change the whole complexion of the game. We did kind of have something going, and then we looked all right. I mean, I want to say we looked all right down a player, but that's such like a consolation. It's how can you be like happy about a game where you give up 2 goals even, and then you don't give up any more down a player? Like, wow, we really came back and I'm bringing this up because these are the boiled down version of quotes from Jordan Listro, from coach Denise Schulte-Brown. Wow, we really fought hard after that red card. Wow, we really got it together. You can't. I know that's like what you want to do as a player, as a coach, as a captain, like find what's good. But you can't be happy about that game. You can't find. It's hard to find. They could find the positives in it, and they did, but it almost feels like cheating us as fans to be like, wow, we fought hard as a team, the 10 of us. Well, there shouldn't have been 10 of you out there. Yeah.
There's no silver lining to this game. This game sucked in every way, shape, and form.
Yeah. I don't care who you are. I don't care if you're a team with 100 years of history or a team with 1 year of history. If you win a championship and then you come out and you get 1 point out of 4 games, that's bad.
Oh, it hurts to hear.
Yeah. I mean, like, I'm coming to terms with it as I'm saying it, because, like, and it doesn't get easier. It doesn't get easier. We got Dallas this weekend. We got Fort Lauderdale next weekend. 1 and 2 in the league. It doesn't get easier. We could very easily come out of 6 games to open the season with a single point. And I would not even be surprised at this. Anymore.
Oh, don't say that.
It is.
Remember how people were talking? Remember how we were saying, like, man, people are going to study Brooklyn's blow up?
Yeah.
They're going to study the Tampa Bay blow up instead.
Yeah, what happened to us? I can't even make sense of it still. You don't lose flu and one player, one attacking player, and get this much worse.
Yeah. And I don't, as much as I loved Paige, I don't necessarily think Paige not leaving would have made that much of a difference either.
Yeah. It's if that's the drop off there in that position, that's crazy, and I don't think it is.
No,
I can't pick any one spot on the field or anything. It just doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Like, and it's not even like, oh, we're not that much worse than we were, but the rest of the league's gotten better, because we look much worse than last year,
and the rest of the league's gotten better.
Exactly. So we got worse in every team we're going to play this year. All 8. Even the expansion club in Jacksonville, who we've already checked off a loss to. There we go.
First club to lose to every team in the league.
Did we do that?
No, but we're on track for it.
We're working on it. We got to lose to Carolina still, right?
Yeah, we wanted some firsts. We still got firsts for you.
I don't know. Well, we got to keep track of who Jacksonville beats this season.
Okay.
Because if they beat everybody by the time, they probably just got to beat Lexington, honestly, because Lexington's definitely lost everyone. But could you imagine Jacksonville beating Lexington? I don't know. I could actually.
Super producer Eureka says he tracked this last year. Somebody already did this. Darn it.
That doesn't count. There's another team in the league now.
That's true.
Yeah. We're the first team to lose to every team in the league with 9.
9. Yeah. But you only lost to 8? Yeah. Or you only lost to 7?
No, we're not. It's not that bad overall yet, because we did manage to pull a draw out of our asses against Carolina.
Yeah.
Somehow. Well, I mean, Carolina managed to pull a draw out of their asses because we were winning until they decided to not let that happen. So that was a game we lost, but felt like a draw. This was a game we lost, and it felt very much like a loss.
It felt like a red hot poker to the heart.
That's one place for it to go. Red hot poker, Liz? I hardly know her.
I did one of those the other day. Mike laughed really hard.
You have to stop. It's not funny. It's never funny.
It is. Yeah,
it is a little bit sometimes.
It's a little bit funny.
It's low-hanging fruit, but man, that sometimes it's a big, heavy fruit, and that's why it's laying so low. Oh boy! All right. Formation. Well, I think we did. I think they showed a 4-3-3 in the broadcast. I think it was maybe a 4-4-2 though. Like it matters. Like it matters. Look at it here. Look at us talking tactics on an 0-2 loss to Spokane. I think it was a 4-4-2. Schneider in goal. Back line. Pretty much the same. McNeil on left back. Henny Bissett in the middle. Charlotte McLean gets the start at right back. Moving up, I had Emma Gaines Ramos at the left wing, her preferred spot. Gabby Provenzano and Listro together as the pivots, insofar as you could call that a pivot situation. Nacello on the right wing, as always, her preferred position. And then Carly Jamona and Hannah Keene starting up top. I don't think just looking at paper, looking at names, I don't think that's too far from what you would kind of want to do. But after the game played out, I do feel like there's some issues there. Things got to change a little bit this week.
Yeah.
But that's what we did.
What did we say when we were doing the rewatch? Something that we were like, we need to go back to the 3-5-2.
Yeah. I don't know why we stopped doing that. That was so cool. It was a fun whatever. I mean, did we not have the formation for it?
I'm telling you, that's why we haven't had pretty soccer.
We did it again this year. We always do it. We do oops all attacking midfielders. with our roster. We get our 2 center backs, Henny and Bissett. We got our 2 defensive midfielders, Provo and Listro. And then everything else is, that's an attacking midfielder everywhere on the field. We have 5 non-attacking midfielders at any given point, I think. Even the backs, even the wing backs, McNeil, McLean, I think they're secretly attacking midfielders. Listro, but Nacello, obviously. Gaines Ramos, Jamona, Keane. I mean, you can make a case for Keane being a striker, but to be honest, she's not making the case that she's a striker this season.
No, and it's really frustrating.
Yeah.
I don't know. Something's not gelling. I don't know what it is.
No.
But like something's not clicking with this lineup. Anyway, again, I think it's going to change. Definitely for this next game against Dallas.
It's not clicking. How many times do you remember what we played 4 games? You and I have rewatched every single one so we can do this show more effectively. We've watched 90 times 8 minutes of Tampa Bay Sun soccer. How many times do you remember saying or thinking like, wow, that's some good connecting play? Wow, they're passing well. Not right?
Enough.
No, barely. That's frustrating. I'd love at this point to have like one of those open practices that we did at the end of last season. Because it's one thing to have an open practice when the team's clicking and everybody's like, oh, this is kind of nice. That was at the that was earlier this year, wasn't it? When was that open practice? My mom was here.
There's been 2, I think.
2?
Because there was one at the very, very beginning of the year or something like that.
The one at
last year?
At Big Jim, though.
Yeah.
Okay. But that was both last season.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, it's one thing to have an open practice when things are like nice and things are cooking and you want to like show off how well practice goes. But I would be much more interested to see what practice is like these days. Probably a lot more cuss words.
I don't know. I feel like instead of cuss words, Denise just gives you the look.
Yeah. Well,
and the silent treatment. And the lack of words is just enough.
She was cussing during the good practice, I remember.
That's true. That's true.
So, I think she can do it all.
That's true. Yeah, she's a multifaceted woman.
Yeah. I mean, if you want to listen to some people on Threads, apparently, she should be cussing at our players a lot more, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Shout out if you're listening. She might be, right? She follows on Threads. Might be listening. Diane, shout out.
Yep. Yeah, our one interaction on Threads.
Yeah, the reason
I won't even. Yeah, because I won't even go on Threads.
Yeah. Hey, Diane, if you are listening, look, let's take an opportunity to reach out to people individually. Diane, if you're listening, I love the passion. I love it. That's what we need more of it. Okay. If you think Denise should have slapped Jilly Shimkin across the face after the red card,
she didn't say that. Oh my God.
If you actually think that in your heart and you feel that's right, I love that for you. All right. Look, she's not going to say everything online that she truly believes. None of us do.
Ridiculous.
Denise is a real one. I hope she's at the next game. Beer's on me, Denise. Okay. That's how we know she's listening. Diana. Denise? Diana? Denise is the coach. Diana.
Diane is the fan.
Yeah. Diana or Diane? Doesn't matter.
Diane.
Doesn't matter.
It does matter. It's someone's name.
She can correct me in person.
Thank you for not disagreeing.
Yeah. Regardless of what David had to say, we are last in the. I want to give a quick little stat corner here. Why not? Let's have some little fun. Last in passing accuracy. second to last in possession. Does that sound like a championship club?
No.
We weren't really a possession club last year, but we weren't second to last either. Last in passing accuracy is cause for concern.
Yeah.
I'm not ready to burn anything down yet, but I'm making sure my lighter works. Actually, a little prop comedy right now. It does, guys. So yes, that's where we're at after the Spokane game. My recording timer hasn't been working this whole time, so I don't know how long we've been going. I'm vamping.
Do you want me to tell you, or you want to just keep going?
No, we're good. We're doing good. Liz, do you want to talk about this game? I know you got notes. You're the one who knows how long the show's been going on for.
Yeah, it's been 20 minutes.
Okay. Wow, it was a really good 20 minutes. That was a good 20 minutes of venting, I think.
Yeah.
They got to hear.
Yeah, we'll see how long my earbuds last, by the way, because they keep beeping. I'm assuming that means they're going to die soon. That's fun.
Speaking of gonna die, we're all gonna. But before you do that, you should like and subscribe.
Oh, I know it wasn't that funny, but the segue really got me.
Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah. It's super producer Eureka. Time comes for us all, but now is your time to like and subscribe.
Yep.
At RBLR Sun on the socials, at RBLR Sports on the YouTubes, where you can see our very, very sad, beautiful faces.
We're on Blue Sky as a unit, as individuals. We're on Twitter. We're not on X because I don't believe in that. Obviously, YouTube, Spotify. We're on Threads.
For one person.
Yeah, for one person. So yeah, come be sad. Come commiserate.
Yeah, leave us a comment about how sad you are.
Yeah, tell us on a scale of 1 to 10 how sad you are.
Yeah. It's at least an 8.
Yeah. All right, we're far up in. Liz, I do see you have a note here. Somewhere between the 3rd and 25th minutes, because this has not been much of a game. I know what it says, and I know what it was supposed to say. It says garbage shit.
It does.
Was that supposed to say garbage shot, or
I don't know, but it works for both.
Yeah,
because not only was there garbage shit on the field, it was a garbage shot.
God, yeah, that's the first quarter of the game. You summed up with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, just I mean, the back line not passing well, not recovering well, not talking well. It's a lot of the same problems. It's not that there's no in-depth breakdown to be had here. It's anything you've ever heard anyone say about a bad soccer team, I could say right now. So what do you want me to do that? No.
No, it was just frustrating. We gave away ball. Like there were opportunities that we just completely wasted. Like if you'd like to go back and go see an example in the 24th minute, we had a corner that we just gave away completely. Because
I remember that one.
Bissett just floated a ball to absolutely no one.
Yeah.
Which I hate to sound like an asshole, but that's what happened.
This is the time we mention players by name when they do good things good, and when the team is 1 point in 4 games, we mention players by name when they do something bad. Sorry, guys. 25th minute, right off the back of that mistake, the loss of an attacking opportunity off of a corner kick. McLean loses the ball, and just nobody in the middle. Jordy, Henny, Provenzano, anybody who could have been in the middle wasn't there to pick up Solano's run in the middle. It's not good. It's classically bad. It's something that all of these players should know how how to recover from, how to pick up, and we're just not doing it. Something's not clicking. I know the travel to Spokane is rough because it's I don't know. It's a city the size of like Clearwater, but it's in the middle of nowhere. So I'm sure they got to like fly to Seattle first. I don't know how that works. I'd love to. If anybody from the team is listening still and isn't mad at me yet, tell me how y'all get to Spokane. How's that operate? Is it like Dallas and then Vegas and Spokane, or Dallas, Atlanta, Seattle maybe, and then back to Spokane? I don't know. Never been. If you've been to Spokane, leave a comment. Tell me if you've seen their statue of a goat that eats trash that a nun built. That's a real thing.
Okay.
They got waterfalls too. I'd love to visit, actually. It does seem nice.
Yeah, it's like we don't get our first shot on goal to the 36th minute, which that's not a good sign.
No.
That's a real bad sign, actually.
And it's Nacello taking that shot on goal, which is not to say she shouldn't be shooting, but when you don't have a shot that long and Nacello is the first one to shoot, it means she is forcing the matter into her own hands and trying to make something happen. We all know how she plays. She's going to dog it out. But she's got 2 goals the whole time she's played for us. She's not a goal scorer. She's a provider. She's a dribbler. So when she's the one finally taking a shot in the 36th minute, what's everybody else doing?
Yeah.
You know? And I mean, I say we're like oops all attacking midfielders, but like we keep Provenzano and Lister are not attackers, and when they're your 2 midfielders in the middle of the field, and I understand how the team operates, where they drop back and Nacello and Emma on the wings tuck in, but it's not working. Something's not working. Something has to fix. Yeah. And then we give the goal up right before half. 45+1. It was.
I can't speak for the first goal, but the second one was absolutely not Schneider's fault.
No, this
one
was
hung out to dry.
Yeah. I think Schneider's been as good as we could really expect of her with this team in front of her this season.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've been mad at a lot of goals. I'm sure there was one where I blamed her, but it's not. I'm not calling for her head.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a lot of ball watching on the defensive end, and that led to the second goal.
It feels like we are still zone marking and not man marking.
Yeah, and that's in all situations.
Whatever. Yeah.
Player marking. Yeah, come on. Have some respect for women, Elizabeth.
My bad.
That really is her name. Yeah. So we go into halftime, down 2-0. 2 bad goals, but I feel like, you can recover at any given point. You can make things up. Filling in the blanks from what we see in the first 3 or so minutes, I can only assume Coach told the team to get out there and be more aggressive. Right?
Maybe a little too aggressive.
Yes. One player in particular decided to be quite aggressive. Shout out to Jilly Shimkin. Second red card, straight red card in team. Second red card at all in team history, right?
Mm-hmm.
Straight or non. We've never had a double yellow. When we get sent off, we do it. we earn that red card.
Honestly, we're not half-assing this. We're gonna do it all in one.
No, she straight up though, that was the most half-assed full-on red card I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Because we said it earlier. It should be a red card. It absolutely is. I mean, I think in a different game with a different ref, maybe you get away with a yellow where it's like, she just got on. I know, right?
No.
It sucks.
We saw that in TST and it was an instant red.
Well, that's different. You got to send people off in TST. It's a short game. You don't have room to let it breathe and grow.
But either way,
we saw that in TST.
The rule stands.
Yeah. Shout out the only podcast in America that's gonna say we saw that in TST, by the way. We're some true sickos.
I could go for some TST right now.
What does that mean? Do you mean that
I would like to watch some.
Okay, yeah.
It's fun to watch.
It is fun to watch.
What did you think of that?
I don't know. The way you said it, it seemed like it meant something else for a second.
No, I would like to watch
the soccer tournament.
Target Score Soccer.
Oh, that's not what it. Yeah, sure.
Yep.
Target Score Soccer. Well, the MASL season's coming up.
True.
Oh yeah,
she played TST. That's where she learned it.
Oh my God, that's so
Lord.
True. TST. Oh yeah, she Austin Rise. She played for the Austin Rise in TST.
Yeah. I don't really think it needs to be commented on, but if anyone's like, why was GSP nice to her afterwards? It's because you don't want her to cry on the field because that's bad optics.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's just first of all, it was a red card. Does it suck? Yeah. Is it the end of the world? Not really.
Right. She's a rookie player. It's her first red card. Look,
yeah.
Deanna, if you're still listening, I don't know if you coach.
Mates, aren't you?
I don't know how many D girl names I have. I already used David, and that was cheating. But Deanna, if you're still listening to me, I don't know if you coach. I don't know if you have children who play sports, soccer, anything. I coach, and you can't immediately get mad at a player for something that repeated offenses. Maybe it's go sit down or something really truly egregious. And you would think a red card kind of would be, but I don't think this is it's a heat of the moment red card. It's the difference between a 5-yard face mask in the NFL and a 15-yard where you kind of hold on for too long. That's what it was to me. Yes, it was a red card, but did she swing on someone? Did she come in 2 foot stud up, knee high or something? No. She pulled her hair. Red card, yes, but not enough to put her on blast in front of the entire Peacock watching audience, Yeah. You deal with it in practice. You deal with it in-house. That's not something the team needs to see. That's not something the other team needs to see.
Yeah.
If you do that right then and there, try and discipline her in the middle of a game, you lose track of the rest of the game because you're concerning yourself with one player's disciplinary issue. And that negative energy brings everybody down. If you ever had a boss you've been in office with or a coworker you've been in office with who just has a bad attitude, everybody feels that bad attitude. And it's easier to have a bad attitude overrun everything than it is to have one good attitude. You got to be a really bubbly person to have a good attitude spread, and that gets a little annoying sometimes. So what I'm saying is you can't come down on a player like that. You absolutely can't. Not somebody who's a rookie, not somebody who's trying to figure it out, not somebody who is working through what just happened. They're trying to, she was obviously told to be aggressive, and she did it in the wrong way, but she's not going to get it in the moment. That's not the coachable time. And I'm sure all of what we're saying is being applied right now. I'm sure the coachable moment was the past 3 or 4 days in practice. I'm sure it's happened. She's learned her lesson. She's Jilly Shimkin. She's not, come on. She's got a silly name. All right. So,
all right.
But
Pinto.
Yeah. All right. That's racist. All right, so she was one of our subs. I want to go over it. We did have 3 subs at halftime. Jilly Shimkin on for Charlotte McLean, who was our right back. So kind of a slightly more attacking. I think we don't know where Jilly was supposed to play. She wasn't out there long enough. Sabrina McNeil also came off, so that's the right back and the left back coming off. And Sabrina came off as Sienna Bryan, who operates as kind of a pure defender. And the other sub was Hannah Keene for McKenna Batilla. And Keene hasn't been playing her keenliest this season. She was fantastic when she came back from injury last year. Took her a game or 2 to get warmed up after she debuted for us up at Coney Island, but was very good afterwards. Hasn't been that quite same level. McKenna Batilla has taken some shots. She's been aggressive. She's been fast. You want an an academy player who's going to do that for you. I like seeing McKenna out there. She's a different look. I would not be shocked if she ends up getting our first academy player goal at some point, just the way she plays.
Yeah, so unfortunately, Shimkin is one of our subs, and then she gets a red card.
Yeah. Kind of feels like you burned a sub, huh?
Yeah.
Would have almost preferred to have Charlotte McLean out there the rest of the game, right?
A little bit.
Yeah. All right. What else we got, Liz? Anything else for the rest of the game here? There's no more goals. There's no more red cards.
I have an appreciation for the fact that Henny, when she was fixing Schneider's hair, not only did 2 hair ties, but did 6 total turns on it to make sure it stayed.
She was not going to let that hair get in her goalie's face. That's for sure.
No. Yeah.
That is a locker room glue guy move right there. That is big stuff by Henny.
Yeah.
Like as good as she is, that's the kind of thing where it's like, wow, that's a team player.
Yeah.
You know, somebody who's going to tie your shoes when you got gloves on, that kind of thing.
Yeah, we had shots. They were all blocked.
14 shots total.
14 shots. 3 were on target.
Bad ratio. Poor. How many corners, Liz?
10.
No goals.
10. And we did, and I'm going to use our
goals.
1 on this. We did fuck all with it.
We ain't did effing anything with it. I think we got a couple banks because we haven't been using it lately, but producer Eureka disagrees. We only get the 1 regardless. It doesn't roll over. This isn't Verizon. Whatever. All right. Well, that's the game. I'm done with that, right?
Yeah, it's just bad. Like
bad.
Yeah, it's just bad.
I don't want to have to do
like at one point McKenna Batilla is the only one anywhere near the goal.
Yeah. That's her job. She's going to be out near the goal. If there's a mistake, she's going to pounce on it. She'll shoot from outside the box. She'll swear to God it's going to come. She's going to score before a lot of people on this team.
And then Sid, in her normal position as winger, has the ball, and no one is making themselves available. Like it's.
And it's, I mean, if you're Spokane, you got a 2-0 lead against a team that's down a man. You probably should have like 5 people in the box at any given point when we have the ball. And you can say, oh, we looked better. And again, they did. People on our team, forward-facing mouthpieces of our club, are saying, yes, we looked better. But if you're Spokane, are you going to stick your necks out there and try to generate a third goal? No, why? You don't have to. You're at home. You're up 2-0. You're up a player. Ride it out. And they did. We looked better. We had more possession. They didn't need the possession. They did all they needed to do with the ball. They put it in the back of the net twice.
I also realized we didn't tell super producer Eureka who our player of the match was.
I think that's fine. We had one though, right?
We did.
Who was it? We had the same one.
We did.
Who was it? Do it now. He'll come up with the graphic real quick. He's good at this.
Okay, it's Provenzano.
It is Provenzano. That's right. Yeah.
Because she ran her heart out. That girl was gassed by the end because she was just running and running and running. And I think she was injured at one point, but didn't come off because she's a sweet angel baby.
Yes, exactly. She's been running her ass off this season.
Yeah.
90 minutes like every week. And I don't think she ever put in a full 90 last season.
I would like to check on that. But yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah. Yeah. She's great. She's, I don't know, most improved this season. Gabby Power Cat Provenzano. I love her. Gabby, no gimmicks needed. Provenzano the Samurai. Gabby, Rich Mahogany Provenzano. We got more. I can keep going.
Are these wrestling names?
It's a wrestling thing, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Gabby the Hammer Provenzano.
He says Gabby the Hammer Gabby.
He did say that, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I know what the second Gabby stands for. Yeah. Gabby, she's better than you, and you know it, Provenzano. Gabby the Undertaker Provenzano.
After that header last week, yeah.
Yeah. Buried it.
She did.
On an arc. It's not how I would bury something, but that's how you did. That's how she did it.
Yeah. All right. The game sucked. I don't recommend watching it.
We got another game though. I you know what I do recommend watching? Like and subscribe. No, this next game against Dallas at home.
Yes.
Show up. It's Noche Latina. Come be Spanish with us. We're gonna do all of our Spanish chants.
All three of them?
All three of them. We'll do them all. We'll do them all for 30 minutes each.
Okay.
And when we say tenemos esganar, we mean tenemos. We mean must. Tonight we must win.
Yeah.
All right. We're playing Dallas, and they're first in the league. We're ninth, which is a new category of bad that we didn't have last season in the Super League. We had eighth. We had to invent a new type of bad just for how badly we're playing. We call it ninth. It's a new thing. Think about it. I'm going to email a professor at USF, one of the math guys, tell him I got a new thing. After 8, it's called 9. Think about it. Think I'm on to something. Could be huge. I could change math forever. Nobody tell me that we've already come up with this, because I think this is my thing.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Cool.
And Dallas is going to be out for blood.
Yeah, because they just lost their first game of the season.
They did.
Against Fort Lauderdale.
And they didn't make it to the playoffs.
Dallas?
Yeah.
We beat them in the playoffs.
Oh, we beat them in the playoffs. That's right. Spokane didn't. Sorry.
Yeah. But Spokane wasn't out for blood so much this season as they were like medieval bloodletting.
Mm-hmm.
Let go a lot of their players. No, Dallas very specifically is out for blood this season.
Mm-hmm.
And more so now after losing to Fort Lauderdale. So that wasn't just a loss either. That was a 4-1 drubbing by United. Goal in the 16th minute by Kelly Van Treek. 40th minute own goal by Hannah Davison. Van Treek completes her brace in the 59th off an assist by Jasmine Hamid. Dallas gets their one goal in the 73rd. Amber Brooks up a feed by, stop me if you've heard this before, Kiyomo Bagagu. And then in the 81st minute, goddamn Kiara Locklear scores because she can't help but not. So that was the big 1 versus 2 battle, and 2 came away on top, but not enough to quite dislodge Trinity. Maybe we help little sister out here. We beat Dallas, help Fort Lauderdale move up. Wouldn't that be cute?
No, I mean yes, but no.
Yeah.
Yes,
yeah.
but no.
No. Yeah, it's going to be a tough game. Dallas is first for a reason. They just ate their first loss, but that's 3 wins before that. So that's 9 points off 4 games. We've got 1 point off of 4 games. And according to my recent studies in the field of the number 9, Dallas is 9 points. Again, a new number you might not be familiar with. Dallas is 9 points, much more, about 8 more than the 1 point we have. So it's a lot to digest all at once, but I've crunched the numbers.
Okay. I appreciate that because my tiny woman brain just wouldn't be able to handle it.
Oh, I understand. Theoretically, I don't want to spin you for too much of a loop, but theoretically, I'm playing around a bit There might be more out there past 9, but I don't know yet. I do not know.
Sounds like witchcraft.
Nope. Hands up, being just to. I don't know if there's more than 9 numbers. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Well, we'll see. Liz, you want to quickly? You got any thoughts about this coming game? Noche Latina. You got any predictions? Any feel goods? Any feel bads? Couple feel bads. It looks like from your face.
Yeah. Yeah.
What do you think we should do? Should we do anything different?
I think we should score some goals.
We normally do that.
Yeah. But we didn't do that last time. So I feel like that'd be a nice change of pace.
19 out of 20 games we score goals. Can we switch the streak now to be like home games with a goal scored? Because that's still alive, right?
Way to get real specific.
Yeah. On a Saturday night when the temperature is between 80 and 75 and 85 degrees at kickoff. Yeah.
When the moon is in a waxing gibbous.
Yes. Water quality in Hillsborough River is approximately. Hey, we'll play with these. Like I said, we're big math.
Humidity is at least blah blah blah.
Well, humidity is always at least blah 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 in Tampa.
That's true. I don't have high hopes. I mean, I like that they just lost. That's always good.
I don't.
But we also lost, which is bad.
I don't like that they just lost.
Oh.
I would prefer I almost prefer I think a draw would have been fine, but a loss, they're like, they want to win.
Yeah.
Score prediction?
I'm going to be a coward again.
Okay, great. Love it.
I'm going to say a 1-1 draw.
Wow. That is actually more cowardly than anything I thought you could have said. Okay. Eureka. Super producer Eureka. Mr. I'm in Alabama. I just saw the Rowdies win earlier today in a 4-1 drubbing. Mr. I feel fantastic. Mr. I met a cat earlier. Mr. I went to a baseball game yesterday for a team called the Biscuits. Eureka's riding high right now. He has never been as happy as he is right now. He says we're going to win 2-1. He's got some changes.
He's saying, Flint is back. Flint is not back.
Flint is not back yet.
No.
Maybe Flint comes back. Flint makes her back.
Yeah, Flint's not going to do 90, though.
Sandrine starts, he says. Maybe she goes 60. Maybe Flint and Sandrine go 60. We get a goal or two during those 60.
There's no way, because Flint came on in the 78th. I mean, she played 12 minutes.
Super late. I'm just saying, maybe.
Math right?
I've never heard of 12 in my life, Liz, so I don't know. I've only gotten a 9.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't be making stuff up.
Thank you. You sound crazy right now. You sound hysterical, like a woman. I don't think we win or draw. I think we lose 3-1.
Oh God.
I think we lose 3-1, and I think it hurts the whole time it happens. That's my prediction. McKenna Batillo scores.
Ow.
Yep.
Ow.
Late.
Ow.
87th minute McKenna Batillo goal.
Oh, I hope because you're saying it, that means it doesn't happen.
I don't know the last time I predicted a loss.
I won't do it.
I'm doing it.
I mean, we'll see how this game goes. I might do it next game.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Next game's against Fort Lauderdale. I don't know if I can even. We could lose 100-0 in this game, and I'd be like, "Yeah, we kicked the hell out of Fort Lauderdale next week. I don't care." It's a rivalry. You throw the stats out the window here. Yeah, it's bad to me. All right. That's the Sun. Do you want to touch on the rest of the league? The Gainbridge Super League?
Yeah, Jacksonville played Carolina, ended in a 2-2 draw. Jacksonville got a goal in the 11th by Ashlyn Puerta, assisted by Julia Lester.
Real quick.
They got an
Ashlyn Puerta is really good, isn't she? She's like
kind
really
of irritatingly good. So.
Yeah, she's a child too.
Yeah.
Well, I think she's an adult, but she might be like a 19-year-old, which is a child.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, good for her. Julia Lester, by the way, from Tampa. Cool. Go ahead.
Okay. Jacksonville got a second goal in the 39th via Madison Kemp, and assisted by Meg Hughes. Carolina responded in the 43rd with a goal from Madison Mercado. And then again in the 74th with a goal from Alyssa Walker, assisted by Mackenzie George.
Yeah. 3 new players in the score sheet for Carolina. I think Mercado, just a straight up newcomer to the league. Alyssa Walker, I believe, from Spokane last year, and Mackenzie George, of course, from Brooklyn. Mercado's been fantastic for Ascent early in the season. I say fantastic, but they also haven't won a game yet. So, strange happenings. There was also a game Thursday, Friday, Wednesday last week. DC and Lexington.
Friday. I think it was Friday.
Yeah, it was Friday. DC Lexington, 0-0 draw. Sucked to watch. Didn't have any fun watching it. You don't have to go rewatch it. I don't think the highlights are up because there were none.
I don't think the highlights are up because there were no goals.
Yeah, well, you can have highlights without goals. You can have chances.
That's what I mean, though. They only do goals, and they don't even do goals all the time because there are no highlights for the Fort Lauderdale Dallas game.
Yeah, and there were 5 goals in that game, Super League. Where's I think people would love to see those goals.
Snubbing them from the goals of the week.
Yeah,
was just damn.
Yeah, I don't know, just some baffling stuff, strange happenings. A little bit more out of Fort Lauderdale. Some news, some off-season style news. They appointed Allie Rogers as full-time head coach. Apparently, she was acting head coach for all their games already, but now it's full-on permanent 100%. Tyrone Mears has, quote-unquote, moved upstairs, which to me, I initially thought he died.
It does sound like a euphemism for dying.
Yeah.
Like a really gentle euphemism for dying.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Fort Lauderdale fans. I'm sorry. New River Raiders, listen to me. Your coach has moved upstairs. Whoa. No, he's moved upstairs. He's in the office now. He's the and this is the stupidest. This is the dumbest. He's the president of soccer for Fort Lauderdale United. That's so stupid. That's dumb. Surely there's a better way to say that, right? Sporting director? Isn't that what people say?
President of soccer.
President of soccer. That's the most American shit in the world, isn't it?
It really is.
Yeah, I'm the president of soccer for Fort Lauderdale United. Shut up. No club in the world has a president of soccer. Stupid.
Fort Lauderdale does.
They do, yeah. Well, they're dumb.
Yeah.
But yeah, that new role, and when I say new role, I mean new role, because that's not a role anybody's ever had before. That new role involves overseeing both the Women's Super League side and the upcoming Men's USL League One team. I know we're not a League One podcast. We're not a men's soccer podcast because boys are gross and stinky. But I think it is worth noting a little bit of speculation there. Maybe he becomes the head coach for the men's side when they start up.
Wouldn't that be a demotion?
It certainly would be, but boys coach boys and girls coach girls, I guess. Maybe that, but I've also heard from some sources that they are looking at some CONCACAF national team Caribbean head coaches.
Okay.
Kind playing that angle. They're Fort Lauderdale, you know? You got to dip down to Dominica, Haiti, Cayman Islands. Name an island, Liz. For $1, name an island. For $1, name an island.
Puerto Rico?
Yeah, all right. Good work.
Thank you.
Cool. All right. Who else plays this weekend?
So the day this comes out on Thursday, DC is playing Brooklyn at 7 p.m. That should be interesting, actually.
Yeah. Not sure if either team's good, but I'm pretty sure they're not bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know who's bad besides us, to be honest. So somebody else has to be.
It would be nice if somebody else could be. Yeah.
Thought it was Spokane. They were in 8th place, but guess not. So yeah, no. Fun game. And then the
Saturday. Oh, what?
The only other Saturday game, I was saying, is at 5:00, and it's Lexington versus Spokane. Again, a very interesting game. I feel like one of the possibly a budding rivalry. Not because of geography or nothing, but because of how things shook out in the offseason, where Lexington took like 3 or 4 of Spokane's best players, including Player of the Year Amina Ekic. So if I'm Spokane, I want to win that game bad.
Yeah.
And if I'm Lexington, I want to not lose that game bad.
Yeah.
So could be a good one. If you're smart at all, at 5:00, you'll be tailgating for the Sun game. But go home and, try not to, watch that later. Or follow it on your phone on FotMob or whatever. And if it's a good game, watch it. Yeah, kind of a short weekend. 6 teams out of 9 in action. Which, interesting. All right. Liz, this has been a painful experience.
Yeah, that's accurate.
If you have been in pain, I know one way to assuage that, one way to put some balm on. There is balm in Gilead, and that is liking and subscribing.
At RBLR Sun FC on all the socials, at RBLR Sports on the YouTubes.
Yep.
Where you can see our sad faces.
Yep. Big old puppy dog eyes.
Oh.
That sucks. I hope that's not the thumbnail.
Yeah.
All right. See you guys next week.
We love you.
Thank you for tuning into this presentation by RBLR Sports. On your way out of the stadium, please remember to like and subscribe.